Welcome to our tips and tricks of barns, stables, fencing, and more. But let me caution you, these tips I'm telling you, they can be applied to all sorts of techniques for building buildings or barns or anything. So this isn't specifically, don't forget about the other things you can do with these techniques I'm going to show you. Jumping right in, this is a technique we're using to build the top of a wagon, much like that one over there. And then we'll put this top on it. So these techniques are not only, remember, about barn building, but they're about the techniques of, let's say, making a silo, horse trailer, all sorts of things. So to start with, you have to get some paint stir sticks, and just FYI, the darker the stick, the less likely you're going to be successful in bending it. So the dark sticks, once they're soaked up, you can definitely see that the different color change. They end up, well, this isn't going to soak and change instantly, but they end up darker, and the darker they are, they come from a different part of the tree, and they don't bend very well. So you can save the dark ones for different parts of your structure, and you won't be wasting money on your buying material. Another note, when the grain goes, watch this, when the grain goes across the stick, much like this grain here, most likely you're going to split that when you go to bend it. Some of these where it's like light and dark, you'll more than likely split those as well. But don't give up. The percentages, they vary on different success, and also these parts can be used for some of your fencing or bracing. First thing you want to do is take a look at your stick and soak them. We soak them in the bathtub, but for demonstration purposes, we're just going to throw them in a big Tupperware lid storage container. The other thing we use is to soak is like a tray, plastic tray. You can also use a cookie sheet. So I'm going to show you how to bend some of that. You can buy these metal strapping at Home Depot off of my website. And so we measured, get this turned around, we determined what our roof pitch was going to be. And this particular sheet has a pitch here, so we've got wall, brace, roof. This particular one is a little bit lower pitch, excuse me, and so we've got wall and roof pitch and braces. So in this case you could use like two, and this is where your horse goes. So what you do is you measure down 3/4 of an inch. We use the we use the tongue depressors, which are the ones we have, or if you buy smaller ones. But if you use popsicle sticks, measure down how many sticks you want your siding to be, and then at even number, that's where your floor will be. And by doing that, your layout for the siding will be correct, and then when you do the roof, it'll be whatever it is, and there'll be another section here. So that's what we did here. We measured down and we created our own roof pitch. Pitch is the angle, height of the roof as it goes up and down. We use this as a pattern to bend our metal. you want to start with the metal straight. We mark, or you mark, we marked where the roof is going to, where the stick is going to bend and start creating the roof line. So then you put your stick right there. There's where the bend is going to be. You clamp it in place. Okay, and this is where I'm going to cut the video so that I can run off to a sharp corner, splice this, bend this, and get back to you. But pretend like I just did that. And now what am I going to do? Okay.